Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of Unhinged. I had to hit you with them vocals. Judy, how are you?
Well, I am well, and not them vocals, child. Oh, God.
It is
Oh,
these
God.
vocals, bitch. It is the I got the vocals. But how was your week? Tell me what's been up with you.
Oh, my week was great. You just inspired what I'm going to say for a funny memory of you and I. Definitely. I already have something
Right in these 30 seconds.
in these 30 seconds. And my week was great. Still unlocking my better self, still improving myself. I worked out every single day this week. Today, I'm going to do 1 hour, push myself to the limit.
I love that for you. I am currently sipping on rosé because it's a Saturday night. So I'm like, hey, why not? Let's have some rosé. My week has also been good. I met the cutest baby, Idalia, my friend Dao, who's moved to Melbourne. She has the cutest baby. Did you see her on my Instagram?
I saw her. She was so cute with her little big head of hair. I was like, oh my gosh.
She was born with that. I mean, she's 4 months now. She was born with that hair. And looking at Idalia, I was like, I went back into my thing of thinking I would love to have a child. But I got home and I thought to myself, do I want a child or do I want that child? Because sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes, I look at other kids, these baby ass kids. I'm like, I don't want you. So it takes a special child to get me all in that mood for like a whole week. Like I would love a child. So Idalia is way up there with one of the children that I would like to have as my own. I just want her. I don't want a child. I want her.
Oh, that is so cute. But I honestly think you would definitely make a great dad. Honestly.
I know I would make like a really good dad. I know. I just need some money because yeah, I need like at least 200,000.
Child, these children. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know about it.
I definitely know about it, and thank God that I have a partner that really supports me raising my child. Because Lord, Lord knows,
Try to be a single parent in this economy is not it.
It's not it. And shout out to those single mothers out there. And speaking of shout outs, special shout out to the Sunday Soiree team in Malawi. I saw that they had a great event last week with the Sunday Soiree that was held at Kumbali. And it looked so beautiful. I saw the pictures. Everybody looked good. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. This is what we need to see from Malawi. Like, everybody looked good. Like, everybody was well styled. Faces were on fleek. Like, everything was like good.
Yeah, I saw the pictures. I mean, there were a lot of pictures to look through. It was like 400 pictures to look through. But I saw a couple of people that I know. It just looked like that whole summer vibe where you go sit outside. And I don't know how I can explain it to the people here in Australia. Because shout out to Australians. You guys are listening. Like, I'd never expected you all to listen. Yeah. But this is why I always have to explain what Sunday Soiree is. So for the gays out there, Sunday Soiree is sort of like, we have something here called the Beresford Sundays. It's where the gays will go after, like, going out on a Saturday. You go there and they come with their outfits and their expensive ass dogs and, the Gucci's, Versace's and their Louis Vuittons. They're there. The rich gays. So it's something like that. It's like Beresford Sundays. But yeah, this Sunday Soiree, is it Sunday Soiree? Yeah. It was beautiful. I just saw the people there drinking drinks. There's something about sipping drinks when it's like nice and warm outside. And I did not say hot. I say warm.
It is so nice. Day drinks.
Yes,
Day
drinks. Oh, I love a good day drink in the summertime. Like, you'll be wearing your little outfit, just looking all good. But yeah, anyway, so shout out to you guys. These are the things that I want to see with Malawi. And the only thing that actually comes close to this when it comes to events in Malawi is jazz at Chameleon. Because that's another thing where the rich girlies, the it girlies, I'm not going to use the word celebrity, but we're going to talk about this later. The it girlies go out and, show off their outfits and you play jazz and the drinks are flowing. But you always end up leaving jazz at like 4 a.m. on a Sunday.
Oh, yeah, you've actually left there at 4 a.m. They usually close like at 12 a.m. I don't remember the last time that I left in the a.m.s. I remember like 12 being the last hour that they were closing. They were legit like, this is our last order. Like,
really?
Order your drinks now.
Maybe I was that drunk. I thought it was 4 a.m. But anyway, I don't have a job in Malawi. I've never worked in Malawi. So when I go there to live a soft life. When I come there for like a young 2 weeks every 2 years, it's for me to just live my soft life and go, right.
Right. Yeah. So shout out to Sunday Soiree. You can get to see the pictures at the Sunday Soiree. That's SOIREE.com. If you want to see some more pictures for those fans that are listening from outside of Malawi that might not know what we're talking about, all the pictures are there, and they're also on Instagram.
It's a vibe.
And moving right along, Paul, what is our first news of the day?
Okay, so today we don't really have any sort of news except for reality news. But what I want to talk about something I saw on Instagram. Concept of a celebrity in Malawi. Because I saw something that, to me, felt like it was a bit of a push. And not a push in a good way when you push an outfit or push a look or push something. You're pushing, like, are you pregnant because you're pushing it? There was a wedding. There was the bride and groom, they were coming in, and Tay Green was behind them. He was performing. Tay Green is a Malawian musician. That's all we need to say about that. Simply put, Malawian musician. And he was performing behind them. And the concept of that I thought was really cool because they had whoever the videographer was great. They had the drone footage and it just looked good. And then I see this big old man in a security, talking about he's a security guard, pushing all these aunties and uncles who are lined up over there in the wedding. I was like, who is this security guard there for? For Tay Green? I mean, and I'm not trying to be shady because, Judy, you were in Atlanta last year and you were sitting right next to a whole Nene Leaks. Remember you sent me a picture of Nene? Was Nene with a security guard? Come on now.
Yeah, no. Okay, so this is what I think about that wedding. And that wedding was beautiful. Tiwi and James got married.
Shout out to them, but it's great.
If I'm not saying the last name wrong there now that Chika one does. Yes. So I really think that security guard was more for the bride and the groom. Because knowing Tay, I've never known Tay to ever have a bodyguard.
But who are the bride and the groom? And why was he just ruined the whole thing for me? I'm sorry about your wedding, but it was unnecessary. Like, you think you're gonna get jumped at your wedding?
Yeah, I get it. I guess it was crowd control. And the nasty thing about it was, I get why you were so pissed off about it, because the security guards in Malawi, they take it as if they're working for the CIA or they're protecting the president.
Calm
child,
down.
You better not, they're not Bill Clinton. You better just step back. Ain't no Barack Obama over there.
I see celebrities.
You're not Secret Service. Let it go.
I see celebrities around here. I see celebrities around here that will, anyway, my bad. I thought it was for Tay. But it just goes to show that we actually don't talk about this stuff. Because in my mind, I was like, okay, Tay's out here and is, this is a bit too much. Because that whole look of having a singer sing behind you as you walk down in the reception, that I thought that was so great. That was no one's ever thought of that. And shout out to these two. Watch how each and every Malawian wedding will have a singer behind them. You guys have started something, and you guys are the first, and you guys did it really well.
And Paul, sorry to cut you off. I never really cut you off like that, but sorry to cut you off. Just to say this about Tiwi's wedding, everybody was literally anticipating it, because did you ever see her bridal shower look? She wore the pink dress, the Barbie look.
I don't know this girl. I just saw this on. I don't know this girl.
Oh my gosh. Let me send you her Barbie dress. I'll send it to you right now so that you can kind of see it during our conversation. Mm-hmm. But she looked absolutely gorgeous. That's the best bridal shower dress that I've ever seen in my life. It was designed by Cindy C Design. Cindy C is the notorious designer for women's gowns and everything in Malawi. Everybody goes to her and everything.
Is she Malawian?
So yes, pure Malawian and everything. Her dresses are pretty good. She's designed a couple of my stuff as well, and everything fits you like a glove. I give her that. I give her tailors that. It fits you like a glove.
Oh, shout out to Cindy.
And Tiwi's dress, it broke the internet. It was everywhere. Let me send it to you right now, child. I want you to see this. It was so good. So everybody has taken a lot from her wedding. Optical photography actually went live at their wedding thing. So
they were the guys
everybody
that
got to see it live. Yeah, they were the ones that went live.
the videographers for this wedding, guys, it was really nice. So you did the damn thing. And the only criticism I had was because it just took my mind somewhere else. Like this security guard, he's pushing people away, and they were like a good like 2 feet, 3 feet even from the edge of the red carpet, whatever they were walking on. But yeah, I don't know. So it just goes to say, I mean, it stirred up a conversation in me talking about celebrities in Malawi. Like, do we have anyone who is worthy of being called a celebrity in Malawi? Because don't get it confused, a public figure is not a celebrity.
Yeah, true. So I did a poll on my Instagram page. I wanted to see, hey guys, do you think we have celebrities in Malawi? Before I give my opinion, this is what the poll had said. So I received 66 votes.
Oh.
Right? 66 votes. And the majority said, yes, we do have celebrities in Malawi. At 54%, 46% said no.
I was one of the 46% that said no. I believe that we have public figures. I don't believe in, the term of a celebrity in Malawi, because there's no one from Malawi that would make me run up to them and say hello and can I take a picture with you. For me personally, because it feels like, I don't know, like, not that you guys are not doing anything over there, but there's no, it's like, I know you, or I know someone that knows you, or you dated my, or, I don't know.
Hey, shade.
There's no shade, I'm just saying, like, I'm like, well, I don't know. So it's like, there's no one that would make me run up to them and say, oh my God, can I take a picture? And I'll be honest with you, like, my favorite Malawian artist is Zani Chalet. And I went to school with Zani. So if anyone, and, that's my homegirl. So I'm not going to be like out here running to go take a picture with her. Like, hey, Zani, because like I know her. So I don't know. What do you think?
Okay. I think, in my opinion, because I've seen how, the thing about it is you have to think of the majority of Malawians and consider them as a celebrity. And let me just give you the definition. According to Oxford Dictionary, a celebrity is a famous person, especially in entertainment or sport, or the state of being well known. Now, when we define even Zani Chalet, look at her followers and things like that, people that have watched her videos on YouTube and everything. She is huge, Paul. She is huge to the majority of Malawians. When you think of the Tagrins, Tagrin is like my friend or whatever. I have witnessed people chasing his car down. We are in his car, like chasing his car down, tapping the windows, just wanting to touch his hand.
Really?
The same goes for Gwamba. The same goes for Kelke. People are obsessed with these people.
Well, then, I don't know. I stand corrected. Not that I love their music. I love their music. I love what they do. But personally, I would not go up to anyone from Malawi to be like, hey, let me take a picture. Or even, let me tell you, the only people I have seen housewives. I've seen housewives, but I've waved at them. But let me tell you something, Judy, a funny story. I don't know if I told you this. A couple of months ago during Mardi Gras, I met Andy Cohen. I met Andy Cohen. Yes, actually, I had the chance to go meet him because there was a pool party during Sydney World Pride. And I had tickets, like VIP access tickets, but I slept through the whole thing because I just come from another party and I didn't go to that one. And my friend is like, Andy's here. And I got up, started to brush my teeth. I'm like, let me just go back to bed. Let me respect myself. I was like, I'll miss this one. And then at the after party, we're there in our Kayang group and we look, and my friend is like, is that Andy Cohen? And we look, it's like, oh my God, it is Andy Cohen. This man looked disheveled. Is
that the party that they said that he was so drunk he was trying to hit on everybody?
No, that was in New York. Oh,
okay.
But then this is here in Sydney. And I was like, oh my God, shall we go speak to him? Now, I don't remember what we said to him, but we did go and we had like a young conversation. In my mind, it's like, I was like, all right, I'm gonna walk up to Andy Cohen, but I don't want to say anything about Nene Leakes because I would fight for Nene Leakes. I would stand on the street with a sign that is like, I will fight for Nene. So I was like, do not say anything about Nene. But I think we just like talked to him because I was gone with the wind. Fabulous. Yeah, talked to him. Nice guy. He looks like a regular schmegular degular guy, like just a normal white man you see on the street. But yeah, shout out to Tiwi. I just saw the dress right now. Tiwi Ziwa. Beautiful dress. That is a gorgeous dress.
Yeah,
that's
gorgeous.
A gorgeous
and
dress.
That picture got like 6,000 likes or something.
We're gonna put this picture on our Instagram, on the Unhinged Africans Instagram, so you guys can take a look at it when this airs because it is a gorgeous dress. Right. Okay. I think we should move on from this before I get cancelled because I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this.
Okay. So talking about the celebrities, I think the only thing in Malawi is that Malawi is so small and so compact that everybody knows everybody. So when somebody is very famous, you look at it as like, really? That person is famous? First of all, they were just in my class. So I don't think they're that famous. Like in Atlanta, my child's father, whatever, he knows most of these like celebrities and whatever. He's like, oh, I went to high school with Corey Gamble, Chris's husband, Kris Jenner. Oh. And I was like, so he looked at him as like, Corey? Like Corey?
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah.
If you know them,
I think
it's different.
It's like if you know them, it's a little like really? You really are screaming for that person? You want a picture with that person? And speaking of these celebrities, we're not just talking about musicians. They're also the socialites, like the Doll Mabels. My cousin, she begged me. She's like, next time you're around Doll Mabel, please invite me. Please, can you call her? I was like,
around Doll? No, guys, I'm sorry. No, wait a second. Okay, that's cute and it's a choice, but I don't know, like for what? To give you the lipsticks that were not lipsticking? Like what are we calling Doll Mabel for?
Oh,
I'm not being shady, but the stuff never arrived. I wanted to go. I think I was in Joburg and I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be so big. And I was about to buy myself a plane ticket to go. But anyway, no, shout out to Mabel. Like, look, you tried to do it.
Yeah.
I've never launched a lipstick line. It's all just shade. People have been talking about it. It's old news. We dug it up. Don't just relax there in Amsterdam. But what I want to talk to you about, Judy, you just sent me something earlier about Pemperompande and Ketura. Ketura. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, and I wasn't too familiar with who these people were until I was like, oh, I actually know this guy. He's a guy from Facebook. So he's a guy on Facebook. He's got hundreds of thousands of followers. And people write into him for their nastiest secrets. I don't even know what he does, but he does it so well. I don't really read his stuff because most of the stuff is written in Chichewa and Chichewa is hard to read. I can read Chichewa, but it takes me a little bit longer. And so I'll read half of it. I'm like, hey, I'm tired. So then I just give it up. But so he's now got that Ketura girl pregnant.
Yep. Okay, backstory on Pemperompande, who we're speaking about for those non-Malawians that might not know this. So Pemperompande started out running as a councilman or whatever. He wanted to be a member of parliament or councilman or whatever in his city or selected area of residence. Then he did not win that election. That was, I think, in 2019. About? Yeah. Oh. So he didn't win that election. And then, no, that was 2018 or 2019, one of them. Yeah, so he didn't win that election. And then he started out by saying, I'm going to help a couple of hospitals with like some monitors that, these radiation machines or one of these machines. So he started collecting like money from different people, generous donors and whatever. Then that got popular. So students started writing to him saying, hey, I need money for school fees and whatever. He started doing that, raising funds for people. Then he started getting so famous. And then he started saying, hey, let me help people find love. So people would write stories to him saying, hey, I'm a single girl, age 28. I need a man that's this and that, lonely hearts. And then it grew into Sundays, people write stories about witchcraft. Saturdays, men complain about women. Fridays, women complain about men. And it's just like different themes each and every single day on his Facebook. And he's like, one of the most followed people in Malawi on Facebook.
That he is. He literally has hundreds of thousands of followers.
I think actually he still is currently the most followed Malawian on Facebook.
So now,
with Malawian fans.
Now
I know these are Patience Namadingo people can say, no, it's Patience Namadingo. It's actually Pemperum Pandey.
Hey, the way people grilled me for talking about how to say his name, and I was like, I know a song of his, the only 2 songs I listen. You should listen to his song called This Is. He says it's Namadingo not Namadingo. So there you go. The song is called This Is because people came to me like, who the hell do you think you are? Like, it's Namadingo. I was like, anyway. Moving on to Keruda.
Yeah, anyway.
Keruda is a pretty girl. She's pregnant. She sings. I've never heard anything that she sings, but I researched her right quick. I know she went to LA to record an album. I don't know if that album is out, but shout out to you.
She went to LA to record an album.
Yeah, she went to LA. She was in LA for a bit, like last year recording out. I just found this out right now. Like, so Keruda.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Ketura. The people gonna come for you.
Sorry. Ketura went to LA to record an album, and I was about to listen to the album, but then I ended up watching like a plane trip report, because I love planes, so I didn't do that, sorry. But and I was looking through her pictures, and I was like, oh, she's a pretty girl. But I looked through, I was like, girl, you need to stop airbrushing your photos, because like them photos is airbrushed to
Yo, them pictures airbrushed to the fullest, like perfection to a T. We're not saying she's an ugly girl,
no,
but
she's
we're just
very
saying
pretty.
Those pictures are giving #Facetune.
So that's that. So the girlie is pregnant. And I did actually find the video you're talking about. I did find the video you're talking about.
Oh, the video of where she was crying on live.
I have read up
will leave
so
you
much.
In the desert, dry and thirsty.
I spent the last hour looking at Ketura and Pempero's things. And so they were dating, and then he dumped her, and then she went to record the album, and she started to gain popularity. This is what I gathered. And now she's famous. I still don't know what she sings. I'm gonna give her a chance tomorrow, and if I like her music, we'll talk about it next week. If I don't, you won't hear Keruda again on this podcast.
Me too, Paul. You keep coming for this girl's name. Like,
what? What'd I say?
Her name like wrong like 50 times. Anyways, girl, Ketura, we need some music from you. As much as congratulations on your pregnancy, congratulations on the cars, on the his and hers cars.
The Mercedes
a lot of his
and the Range Rovers
come out in Malawi. Watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Range Rover and a Benz for Miss Ketura, and then Pempero has the Range Rover or whatever. But yeah, good luck on that, girl.
We love that.
But
for
I wish every single moment that they would have like a picture out there or something breaking about them. She would release a song like right away, like boom, hear my new song, boom, hear my new song. But girl,
I see.
Today I have no idea what
you have the following, and you're not doing anything about it. You're literally getting pregnant. 101. Where's your album? There's no album. I just went there. You got pregnant. And this is just, if I was doing things, because I feel like I'm an expert at these things, I would manage you better. If it's an oops baby, go ahead. Anyway, so
yeah, we're pro-choice around here. And Paul, speaking of socialites, I had to bring this up. I guess she's a celebrity as well. She's well known. Cash Madame. I see that she got a tattoo that's trending right now. She got a tattoo of her fiance, Zeze Kingston.
Who's that?
He's a house. He's not house. I'm a piano Malawian star. His songs are pretty good. You should just look him up. Zeze Kingston. He has had a few songs with Temwa.
Yo, I love Temwa. I love Temwa. Girl, Temwa is the one. There's Temwa, and then there's Tuno. The other one, that song called Mundite. Oh my God! Now when I tell you,
right now, so
Temwa's pregnant right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, child. I know I'm not spilling no tea. Everybody saw that bump, okay?
Oh. But Temwa and Tuno, you guys number 1 and number 2, my top played songs this year. And, apart from Zani Chalet, no one has ever had that,
Can you imagine all the girls on one song, though? Zani,
Oh,
Tino, and
my
Temwa.
God, let's make it happen.
It can be like Beyonce. And who take my power?
Oh, Guys, we're going to link all these people in the podcast's Instagram so you can listen to them. They are killing it. Zani has a fantastic voice. Temwa, this song that she came out with, Ndidi Kuti, is so refreshing, and she sings in Chichewa as well. And you know what? I played that song for my Australian girlies, and they love it. They don't understand that, they're talking about someone is blind drunk and they can't get home, and the $3,000 of theirs is missing. $3,000 is like $3, by the way, is missing. But it's just such a Malawian song. Like, that is a Malawian, because we have all been in situations, Kuti, Ndidi Kuti. You know? Hey, but oh my God. Okay, so wait, what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Okay, we're talking about socialites. Yeah, Cash Madam got a tattoo of her man's name or whatever. Yeah, it's not her husband yet. What do you think about getting a tattoo of your man's name, though?
Girl,
that's what I wanted to ask you.
Before I answer that, I literally forgot we were recording. I thought we were just having a kiki. I was about to ask, wasn't Cash Madam dating? Getting... I don't know. I'm getting...
I knew what you were going to say.
I'm getting way too comfortable.
Right there.
I forgot. I just saw that record sign. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Anyway, what do I think about someone or, I would never want you to ever get your name, my name on you. Like, first of all, it would never be me. So, and that's just period. Like, it is what it is. But if someone came to me talk about like, oh my God, I'm going to get my name, your name on me, I'm breaking up with you.
Me too. Like, I would just find it like...
So that you must kumba me every day. Hey!
No, I don't want to be held accountable. No, thank you.
No, I am packing my bags and I am going because it won't be me. Like, no. For me, I don't know. Like,
no.
So, and
I don't even have any tattoos. Yeah. So I can't even imagine, like, let me get that. Oh, no, child. Not even like my mom's name, my daughter's name, not even a Bible verse.
No.
But, child.
So, number one, that girl, Cash Madam, I've never heard her speak. But I mean, yeah, anyway, I don't know. Yeah, no, it's a no. Anyway, moving on. I don't want to talk about her. Moving on.
Anyways, that's that. Moving on.
So I think we should switch gears to, we've talked a bit about Malawian news and Malawian stuff, but let's talk about what's been happening over there in the US with the concerts. First of all, I would like to talk about what happened to this little gay boy at the Adele concert. So he's standing up, having the time of his life. Next thing you know, here comes a Karen. She comes and taps him. Turns like, everyone behind you sitting down, you need to sit down. And I'm like, leave him alone. Mpaka security guards came, trying to put him down. And then Adele actually had to stop the show and said, so he had 2 security guards with him, like telling him to sit down. And he's like, why? And then Adele stopped the show and started speaking to him, like, leave that man alone. The way this security guard switched right quick, like, it's fine, you can stand up, it's fine, because he wasn't about to be fired. And for me, what really pissed me off was the motherfucker, let me not swear, because my cousin told me not to swear in the podcast, the mother cracking Karen. The Karen and the security guard, we'll call him a Darren. No, let's not call him a Darren, because I know a couple of Darrens and they're good. Let's call him a Crispin, because I feel like that's a name. Like, if you're a Crispin, you're just mad at everything in life. Like your name is Crispin.
Crispins are always shady.
I feel like if you're a Crispin, you're just mad at everything. And this is with security guards. So it's Karen and Crispin.
Like an Adam.
No,
Adam
it's
is always like a white man that's entitled. Kyle.
No, I like Kyle. Kyle. Okay.
Kyle is like the epitome of a white guy that thinks he's always right.
I'm gonna still call him Crispin because I don't like the name Crispin. Like, why are you naming like Crispin? Like a crispy chips? Like, what is it? Anyway, so And I was thinking, if I was this person who is out there and I've paid between $400 is like the cheapest, and this is US, $400 is the cheapest adult ticket you can get. And they range all the way up to the thousands of US dollars. For someone to come tell you should sit down, that's fine, you can talk to me. But the moment you come to me and you think you should put your hands on me, my friend, this you are getting paws, FedEx delivered, Express, DHL delivered to your face. Nowhere you put your hand on me. Are you crazy? Why are you trying to touch me? I don't know you. She came and grabbed me like, your friends are sitting down back there. And he was too nice. He was too nice because it would never be me. It would never be me. No. So that really pissed me off.
Hell no.
And then a couple of days ago, I saw this slimy, grimy, sleazy man, 50 Cent. I cannot stand 50 Cent. I don't even know why he's getting booked to go perform in concerts. He is disgusting.
Me too. I cannot stand 50 Cent. And then, 50 Cent is a Cancer sign. I don't like Cancer men. Cancer men signs, they always dodgy. They always like,
I do not like him at all. So, first of all, here is some tea for you. Do you remember when Beyonce did a cover of his song, Sexy Little Thug, which I actually prefer
Yep.
Yeah. Do you know he blocked her from releasing that commercially because he was threatened that she was going to outsell him, which she was going to outsell him, but he is so grimy. First of all, I hate him for that. I don't like him for that.
He's a troll.
Stopping Beyonce's coins. Number 2, he went and posted a naked picture of Tierra Marie. And then Tierra Marie, Tierra Marie sued him, and then she lost, and then she had to pay him $50,000, which he said she's not gonna pay. And good for you, Tierra Marie, don't pay that man. And third of all, this man refuses to acknowledge his dark-skinned son. He only acknowledges his light-skinned one. He refuses to acknowledge his dark-skinned son.
And that kid looks just like him, like his twin.
Just like him. Then, I don't know, do you see what he did at the concert?
Yes, he threw the mic in the crowd. In all honesty, I really think it was unintentional. But
he was throwing it at the producers because the mic was not working.
And not knowing who it's going to hit.
Yes, he was mad at the producers, so he was throwing it at the... First of all, it doesn't even matter that you're throwing your mic at your producers. You should not be throwing your shit anyway. You are a fat old man that needs to sit down. You have not had a hit since 2002. Why are you still being booked? Who is booking you? What are you singing? What are you doing but trolling people on Instagram and just being a racist, sexist, chauvinistic? He annoys me.
He's a bigot. In all honesty, the good thing about him is that show Power. I love.
Girl, I never watched that, so I can't stand his
Power
face.
That he partnered with Courtney Kemp.
Is that show still on? Well, you know what? He better go and sell
2.
the rights to that show because he needs to pay the girl who he hit in the face with the microphone, pay her a lot of money because that bitch, she is the epitome of get rich or die trying because she is about to be a rich bitch. So, yeah, so that's, I was like, oh, there's a lot of concerts going on and that's happened, but nothing happened to our queen. Beyonce just dropped a mic. And she did it. She dropped the mic. She picked it up, and then she's like, "The mic's on. The mic's on." I was like, "You better be."
Beyonce is that. I wish I had attended her concert this year and whatever. But anyways, but we shall move. And speaking of entertainment, Paul, I was getting into, that movie The Past by Candy Burris and Todd Tucker from The Real Housewives.
Oh, good. I've got Real Housewives tea too. Yeah, but have you watched it yet?
Child, I watched it, and it's actually a good movie.
Where is it on?
Despite it being a cheap production, but it's good for what they could afford.
Okay.
But in all honesty, it's a good movie. Like, I was like, dang, can we get a part 2?
I've been looking at this, and I've just watched the last episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I actually had some Real Housewives of Atlanta commentary. So, and everyone's been talking about how the season gave absolutely nothing. But the reunion looks good, and now I hear that they're doing a whole cast shake-up, so they're going to do a whole reboot. They're keeping, B. Scott came up, B. Scott, he broke the news and said that it's going, they're doing a whole reboot. Kenya when she was on Carlos King's podcast, she was throwing shade at production and just like, yeah, they have done me wrong. And I was like, I just got a sense of like Kenya is like, screw you, I don't care if you fire me vibes. Because they've done Kenya wrong this season. They've done all the dark skinned girls wrong, like Kenya and Candy. They made Candy look at Candy. They edited Candy that she wasn't there. Kenya to be a mean girl, and they love Marlo for some reason. So we're getting a cast shakeup. Again, it hurts me that Bravo and Andreas Cohen over there, you guys are not listening to what the people want. The people have told you what they want. You just need to go sit down and say, Lenithia Monique Leaks, let's have a conversation. It's fine. I'm sorry. Nene has apologized to your ass. She's like, look, I'm ready to come back. The girl was pissed. Don't bring back Kim Zolciak. I know I said it a couple of episodes ago because Kim Zolciak is out here getting divorced, trying not to get divorced, getting divorced. I do not give a damn about Kim Zolciak no more. So we shall see what the Real Housewives of Atlanta bring to us. But it actually gets me so pissed off because we are telling you what we want. And why is it that you listen to all the other franchises, but you don't listen to Atlanta? Because is it because it's a bunch of black girls?
The main one that everybody will talk about, like the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That was the main show. The top show on Bravo was Real Housewives of Atlanta.
And Judy, it's still in the top 3. That's the thing. It's still in the top 3. So it's not getting canceled or anything like that. Like Atlanta, it's like Below Deck and maybe Vanderpump Rules. And then Candy always gets spin-offs. Candy had that whole Candy Pump Rules thing, and then waiting.
That restaurant thing.
We don't care.
I don't know. Candy is just a little dry to me. Like, what else is Candy meant to do? Like, she's already had 2 children on the Real Housewives. She's gotten married on the Housewives. She had a husband die on the Housewives. She fought with her family so many times. Like, her kid is grown now. Now they're in college. Let them go. Like, let her go.
I'm just like, you have one more chance with this to fix it. You really have one more chance to this, because you might be talking about, oh, let's reboot New York. I'm only watching because they're new, but I don't see New York lasting as it is. The people have told you what they want, Andreas Cohen. The people have told you what they want, okay? They want Lenithia back.
I know, but you know what? I'm going to stand 10 toes down on this. I don't want Nene back, kind of.
Well, we can end this episode right here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening to the Hinged, Unhinged. No. I want Nene with those women. I want Nene. And let me just tell you something. What we're not going to do in this podcast is we're not going to talk about Nene Leakes in any kind of way that's left. Because it won't be Nene Leakes. We can talk about Keruda left, Zeze Kingston's woman left, but we are not going to talk about it because they have given me entertainment.
I mean, no, trust me, I love me some Nene. Like, there's no, like, Nene is untouchable. Like, in all honesty, she's reality TV gold. But I just want her on a different show. Like, I feel like the Housewives...
She is on a different show. You guys are not watching her. She's on College Hill or whatever that shit is. She's not... You know what? This shit is getting me too hot. Let me take my... I need to take my jumper off because it's like... You're getting me hot and bothered talking about Nene like this. Like,
okay, moving on.
Thank
Paul.
you.
Moving on. Let's get into our funny memories. Paul gets so deep and passionate about like people that he cares so much about, which is a good quality and a bad quality sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I will go to jail for you, for anybody that I care about. Like, I will stand for you. But anyway, let's move on from this because, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Let's get into our funny memories portion. You said you had a funny memory of me. Let's hear it, child, or a memory or something.
Okay. So I wasn't involved in this memory, but from what I can remember, now you can correct me. Judy went to do some college in Blantyre, which is like the other city in Malawi.
Uh-huh.
Then one time, Judy and apparently got arrested. Can you refresh my memory? Because I remember you walking down the street talking about, you don't know who the fuck I am. No, tell us.
Okay, this is a real story. It was
No, I wasn't there.
just being drunk and acting a fool. And then I told you about it. I was like, can you believe these two people were almost about to be arrested? So much drama. Then they finally let them out. Like, and they went in the back of the car.
Wait, look. Not trying to be shady, but let me tell you something.
Outside, we're getting out. I would hey, there's a bill you have to pay. Now thinks she's all that because she dates some white man that's rich.
Well, I wasn't there. I just heard that you were arrested.
No, it was definitely, and I was right there.
No, you know what? You know what? Can I just say because I have been in that situation with also. And
all the time. Sorry to spill this tea, but
I have been in that situation with where they were chasing us out of Mustang Sally. Talking about there's a bill of 50 grand. And I'm like, hey? The way I didn't even eat anything? And it was somebody that had to pick us up. It was, I remember, who was this man? He was my sister's first boyfriend, Bashir. He's the one who actually came and rescued us and took me to my aunt's house, the one that I talked about in episode 2. The one, yeah, that one, because she lived right up the road. Took us to her house because I was staying there. He used to skip on, okay, no, I think it's gone left. Anyway, so.
It's gone left, child. Paul and I talk. We didn't speak before this episode, really. So
now
this is really our natural conversation.
We're stuck at here. I'm like, okay, maybe we shouldn't go on. Anyway,
but,
moving on to our listener letters.
Larry, and back in the days, it was, I didn't get arrested, guys. I did not get arrested. It was definitely, and they were put in the back of the car. Then they would let out. Somebody paid for the bill. I still know that guy. We still know that guy. He ended up paying for the bill, and then they let them go. But yeah, that was the tea.
Oh my God. Okay, do you have a memory of me before we move on to our listener letters?
Not a memory, not really a funny memory or anything, but there was a point where Paul used to really think that he can sing, he can sing. All the time. You would just hear him. And then I think Nasila came to your house and then she could really sing and you would...
Yeah, but excuse me, I can sing.
In your place,
no. Let me tell you something, girl. Let me tell you something. I actually can sing. My voice has gotten better. I am a very good singer. And please don't even lie. I gave you vocals. You know, when I do that Zani Chalet intro, you didn't hear that? You hear that? That's some vocals. You're mad. You're mad because you sound like a drowned, harassed rat. Or like a cat that's being raped in the streets. Gang raped in the streets. That's what you sound like.
You can take the girl out of Malawi, but you can't take the Malawi out of the girl.
Well, let me tell you something. Well, we took you out of Malawi, put you in Ghana, but you're still the same girl. That J-Lo song, I'm still the same girl. You are still the same girl. Anyway.
Oh my God.
That's wrong.
Anyways,
I can sing.
Paul, do we have a letter today?
We have a letter. And it's our second letter. Guys, we encourage you to send us your letters. You can send it to us at thisisunhingedpodcast@gmail.com, or you can look through our Instagram page. On the bio, we have an anonymous Google form submission. So we don't have to know it's you unless you want us to know it's you. So we have a very short question here, and I will read it out, and then I will let Judie answer. Judie Paul, I am a youngish gay man in Sydney, and I love your podcast. Of course you do. I was with a man recently, and he was very dominant, as in spitting in my mouth, choking me, and slapping me about. Ooh. I was vibing with it for a good while, but it got to the point that he took it to the next level and was very aggressive. How do I maintain respect for myself, but be open to guys that want to push the boundaries?
Okay, now sometimes, I'm like, hey, we have parents, aunties, everybody listening in, but hey, I have a baby. We all know what happened.
You know what you did? You were looking at that ceiling, bitch.
I'm not Virgin Mary, okay?
Far from it.
Anyways, this is what I can say. That did sound Good though. But this is what I can say though. I feel like when you feel like somebody's pushing you to a particular limit, just speak out. Hey, let's do this instead. Like a little aggressive. Have those safe words. Yeah, safe words.
So Judie, so you like it a little bit aggressive, do you?
I like it a little bit aggressive. I could get what they're talking about. I could get it. I could get
Okay.
it. But I don't like the choking. But then the spitting and whatever. Sometimes it gets
Oh,
very intense where it's like, yeah, push those boundaries. I
see,
like
it
it.
would never be anyone spitting in my mouth. Like, I mean, I'm partial to
You're
me.
already kissing each
No, it's
other. Where do you
different.
think that spit goes?
No, it's different. Like, I don't mind if someone says spit on me. Like, spit in my mouth. I'll spit in your mouth. I will choke you. But you are not choking me. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it won't be me. I'm
Yeah,
all
the
good.
choking thing. Yeah, I don't really like it, but I have a lot of girlfriends that really love it. Like a lot of my girlfriends love it.
Okay, so Judy, you better answer this man. How does he maintain respect for himself, but be open to guys that want to push the boundaries?
Okay, so him and the person should just say, "Hey, let's create a safe word. Like whenever we say like banana,
Oh,
like I think you're going a little too far. Let's tone it down a little bit." Yeah. So I feel like you can start with that and yeah, move on and then see how it goes.
okay. What I think you should do is, I feel like you should just embrace your inner nasty because, again, you've asked me. It's my personal opinion. I feel like it would never be anyone slapping up on me, spitting up on me, or choking up on me. It would never be, but it would not happen. So you would let this happen, but you would like it. But then I feel like you're sort of like feeling like, oh my god, they're gonna think that I'm like, this like little sub slut. You know what I say? Just go in, just do it. Just live your sub slut
Mm-hmm.
life. Okay? Yeah, live your sub slut life. And I would like you, whoever you are, because I don't know who you are, I would like you to let us know if you try our advice, if you take it on board, and if it works, and give us an update. Give us an update because I want to know how this goes for you. I really do.
Yep.
Even to the
Yeah, and
person that
even
reached out.
the first one, the
Yeah.
first letter that we got, please give us an update.
Give us an update on how that's going for you. I want to know if you are on OnlyFans. But oh my god, look at the time, girl. We have time for a ndatoba. Yes, we do.
Okay.
You have a
All right.
ndatoba?
Datoba, real quick. Mine is super quick, super easy, super simple. Datoba. I am tired of my friends or people that I know telling me, hey, girl, I got some tea for you. I got something to tell you. And then going Z as soon as I ask, what is it? They just go quiet or I'll tell you tomorrow.
It,
Don't do that to me.
that's the worst. That's the
It is the
absolute
worst.
worst.
I hate it. I hate it. Don't tell me I got something to tell you or I got a surprise for you. Oh, I'll tell you another time.
Basi, don't tell me that. Tell me when you're good and ready. It's like I've got a surprise for you. I hate when people are like, I've got a surprise for you, but I'm not gonna tell like, why don't you tell me that you got a surprise for me when it's time to give me the surprise? Why you gotta tell me now? And then I've got like high blood pressure and cardiovascular angines all this
Now
time.
I think about it every day and night about the
Girl,
damn
no.
surprise.
Eddie. So no, we don't like that. My ndatoba
What's yours?
is Malawians. If you want my help, I've opened up to giving people help in when we started talking about this podcast, and it was I'll help you with some advice. Koma, when I give you the advice, don't come to me and then question my advice because I could be charging you. I could literally could be charging you. I have people talking about like, okay, here I am. I have zero qualifications. I'm scared to leave Malawi, but I've got these skills. Why don't you go to the next available, like the closest safe country, which is South Africa, and work on those skills? Get yourself a professional qualification that's recognized that might help you further your, intentions of travel, Why would I need to go get a qualification? I am already very skilled at what I do. Hey, my friends, please. You need someone to say that, yes, you're good at it. Just go ace the course and then you can get your ass out of there too. And then you're getting offended by me saying to go do a course. Why would you say I should go do a course? I told you I already know how to do nails and hair and chan. Girl. Do you want to? I was just like, Basi, you know what? You went into Okanika. You know when you have mbadata. You know when you try to ongola. How do you say ongola in English? To bend, to straighten a potato. What happens to it? It breaks. Mbadata imango choka when you try to ongola it. And I was like, you went into Okanika susa take a mako monse. And I was like, you know what, Basi, don't ever ask me for nothing again, because when I try to give you my advice and you come to me thinking like I'm trying to read you or something, if you're that good, why are you ass still there? It's annoying. I've been giving advice. People don't want to take the advice. People think, Kuti, it's just easy. And again, the reason I started this podcast is obviously, to kiki with Judie. But another thing is to help the community. Judie, stop laughing. This is serious. It's to help the community back home. It's to help you guys. Because Malawi is not it for the queer girlies. It's not it. And then you come as like, I will be honest with you. Let's find a way. And then you come, I tell you, go do this. I could never do that. If you're beneath it, then you're beneath it. Or if it's beneath you, I don't know.
That is true, though. That is true. That was funny. The way you said it, that's funny. That's classic Paul. For those that don't know Paul, that is classic Paul. Paul will read you down, child.
Look, the advice bureau is closed. Don't ask me for no advice no more. It's closed until further notice. Don't ask me because I'm still pissed off. Like, here I am researching things, researching colleges, go South Africa, for you to come and give it back to me. Like, I didn't waste my goddamn time researching for you. Goody, I'm not doing that because I'm a professional. Well, if you're a professional, you better professional your ass out of there.
Word? If you're not gonna receive advice, then the world is not for you.
Yeah, don't ask
need
me.
A lot of advice.
No one asked me anything again. That over. Oh, anyway, guys. What an episode.
Anyways,
Thank you so much for tuning in to us talk our shit. Judie, do you have any last words?
Thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget to check out if Spotify is too difficult for you to listen to, don't forget to share it also on YouTube and comment, and even on the comments on YouTube, the comments on Instagram, the comments on our Spotify. Please write something, give us some feedback, provide some topics. I know a couple of people said they want to be guests on the show. We will figure out a way that we can do that.
We are working on them guests.
That's
we are
all I can
working
say.
On them guests. Yes, again, thank you for listening to us. It surprises me and shocks me every time I see the amount of people that are listening to us from all around the world, literally all around the world. So thank you. I'm very humbled that someone would take the time to listen to Judie and I just sit here and talk our shit. I'm grateful for each and every one of the texts I receive. Voice notes. I've received some texts, like a really cute text. Also, shout out to my brother George. He sent me such a really, really cute and loving text, just like that he loves it. And yeah, everyone just like, you guys are doing such a great job and just continue to be yourselves. And we're only just starting out, so we're opening up. Like, each and every episode gets nastier and dirtier. Like, we're just opening up to you guys. So just imagine what we'll be doing for you guys in 6 months, right, Judie?
Yep. Can you imagine when we invest our money in it? But anyways, let's not take too much of the time, because I know we've been on it for like an hour or so. And it's time for us to say goodbye. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you for listening. We'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.